Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shannon and this is Wine, Tea, and Paper. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe so you can see more videos from me. And if you're coming back to this channel and you still haven't subscribed, well, what the heck are you doing here? Today, I'm going to be doing my first video book review, and that is going to be on Harlan Coben's The Boy from the Woods. I received this book from my mom for my birthday, and it is my first ever Harlan Coben book, and I was pretty excited because this seemed to be very popular. I couldn't find it on the shelves at the store anywhere, but I wasn't seeing a lot of people talk about it on Booktube or Bookstagram, so I was pretty curious about how this book could sell out in the stores but not be talked about online. This book is about a boy who grew up in the woods. His name is Wild, and no one knows how Wild came to live in the woods. So we get a little bit of Wild's backstory about how he lived in the woods, but he had the ability to talk and communicate. He had the verbal skills, and he knew the English language very well. And then one day he meets one of our main character's sons, and they become best friends and they chat while at the edge of the woods. And then we kind of like speed up. So now Wild is an adult. He is pretty big in the detective scene. He is in this like super undercover group of people that investigate things. And this comes into play because there is a girl that goes missing. So her name is Naomi, and she is one of the kids that's kind of like an outlier in the school. So she's being bullied, and this girl goes missing a couple of times, and Wild becomes interested in why this girl has gone missing. So he's using his like investigative skills to research and investigate why this girl's gone missing. And then another kid goes missing that is Wild's godson knows. And then it becomes pretty strange that two kids from this school have gone missing, and then it becomes a bigger deal. Then there's also some politics that are thrown in here. We get some other different storylines. It's pretty hard to follow at first, but I really enjoyed the storylines and how they came together in the end. So that's a little bit of a synopsis for you. I hope I didn't give too much away. I'm not really going to go into spoilers in this video, so if you're worried about that, don't fret because I won't ruin anything for you. The characters in this story I think were very well written, except for Hester. She is one of the main characters in this book. She is an attorney, and she is the main young character's like grandma. I can't think of his name right now. I feel terrible for not knowing, but she has this strange, like, conflicting personality, I think, personally. Like, she comes off as this, like, badass lawyer, and then, like, she has this weird, I don't know, like, some of her language is just a little weird. Like, she's trying to be a badass grandma lawyer, and she nails that sometimes, and then other times she just says things that I don't think fit her character. So that kind of threw me a little bit. And then I wish we knew more about Wild. So this book is called The Boy from the Woods, and he is a main character, but it's not really about the boy from the woods. It's not really about Wild. It's about these other children that are missing. So I'm not really sure why it's titled that, and I want more about Wild. If the book is going to be titled The Boy from the Woods, I want to know more about the boy from the woods. So the character element of this book was a little bit lacking for me, but I really enjoyed the plot. I think there was a lot going on. It was character driven, I think, and it was also like plot driven. There was things happening, and this book, I read it very fast because there was always something happening. I needed to know what was going to happen next. I needed to know what the characters were going to do, how they're going to interact with each other. It was very good. The pacing was very, very well written. And then the writing in this book was very good too. Being somebody that works in the law world, I think that Harlan did a pretty good job of incorporating that kind of language into this book, but doing it in a way that a layperson can understand what's going on. I did like that element because sometimes you can get a book where they're trying to use too many fancy words, and that wasn't the case here. I thought it was pretty well done. I would recommend this book, but I've been hearing some things that this is not his best book, but this is the only book that I read from him. And just with that being the only knowledge that I have of Harlan Coben, I would recommend if you're into legal thrillers, legal mysteries, police investigations, or anything like that. I do want to say that genre-wise, this is more of a mystery and not that much of a thriller. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. And if you're interested in these types of things, go ahead and pick this book up. Let me know any other Harlan Coben books that you've read, because I think I'm interested in reading more from him. So let me know other recommendations that are similar to this, other books that he's wrote that you've read in the comments below. Did you read this book? What did you think about it? Let me know. Don't forget to give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in my next video.